I don't see too many traffic cops out here.
Well, I don't know how well you all can see this, but this is a typical day driving around in Beijing. It's amazing how the Tao works here. Everybody just kind of merges and blends together. No recognition of lines or shoulders or anything. We just come out of a major traffic jam where we were vying for position with the little Suzuki. He was brave, man. A little Suzuki two-seater was taking on this big bus. Very neat restaurant. It's the first restaurant we've ate at that did not have round tables. We got square tables, and it looks like you can eat on these junks, Chinese junks, and they're sitting in the middle of a koi pond. There's one of the fish right there.
There's a steel ball bearing down there. Picture of a junk down there. Carving a junk.
One of our hosts. Is that focused in? Not bad, huh?
Don Lewin. What's our driver's name? Charlie. Oh, I can.
That's easy. Charlie.
Charlie, good driver.
Good driver. Oh.
Because the famous driver's name
Mario.
Andretti.
Mario Andretti.
Charlie Andretti.
Charlie, I can.
Okay. Teach us, please. Please. Okay. Wait a second.
2001's up there.
Okay, guys, this is look at the mountain. So from the east part to the west part, about 1 kilometer or so. Okay, 1 kilometer. So we got to step into here and move out from there. Okay. So this is what we call Yungang Grottos. Yungang, that means the place you can see or you can enjoy the cloud around you. Okay. So that thing came from 1,500 years ago. That is the Beiwei dynasty. Okay, Beiwei dynasty. So that's the how can I say, the royal projection. The king gave the money to do that thing. Okay. So because that the people. The nation, they're a horse nation. They fight on all the Han Chinese. They are Xianbei nation. Okay, so they believe when they came out from the Mongolia, fighting on the Han Chinese, moved out there, the mountain, they give the strength for them to buy them down. So every time when they study a new war, they do pray here. Okay. So later when they fight the Han Chinese along the Yellow River, so they make a new dynasty. Okay, so they look at here as a capital city. Okay. So they chant that thing. So, okay, I want to do something good for the spirit protection. So what they're gonna do? They make some stone statues digging or carving inside of a mountain. Okay, what we call Yungang cave, Yungang grottos. Grotto, that means the cave. Just a cave. Okay. So, but the here from the east to the west, you can see the Photo Mountain. They divide for three parts. Okay. So altogether, they have the 51,000 statues together, and they divide them for the 45 groups from number 1 to number 4 in the eastern part. But all the thing was destroyed by nature. I mean, the sun, the wind, the water, the rainfall. Okay. So actually, only contains some very wiggly statues from number 5 to the others. Okay, so today we got started a journey from here and move the other. Okay. And at least it took about 1 hour and a half at least. Okay, let's move it. Just in that place.
She lives there now.
Do they still have the cotton field?
Big city. No. Big city. Big. Olympics were there.
Yeah.
In South. In the, I don't know. When were the Olympics in Atlanta?
Last one. Oh, no. Do you know some details about Buddhism?
Little bit, yeah.
Little bit, okay. So the Buddhism was invented in the India, but developed in China.
Right.
So right now, the Indian people, they only believe in the Hindu and the Muslim. So there's not too much details for the Buddhism you can see, okay. So all around the world, I mean in the artist level, there's only one here.
Really?
So you cannot see the Bamyan, you cannot see the details in India, but here you can find it. Okay, so that is very precious.
Real art.
Okay, so when we came here, the first thing I gotta visit, I guide you to visit bathroom. You can find some wooden structure. That is what we call the cave roof. Cave roof. That means a cover as a protection. Okay. But all the thing Actually, the original instruction, they came from the Liao dynasty. I mean, 1,000 years ago. Okay, 1,000 years ago. And in that year, it is the biggest monastery for protection function of the whole country in Liao dynasty. Liao, just the last dynasty from the Genghis Khan. Okay, so some part of it, but not really, a little bit. Okay, so you know, all the thing was destroyed by the dynasty continuing wars. Okay, this one was rebuilding in the Qing dynasty. Qing dynasty, I mean the Beijing. Have you ever seen the Forbidden City? The Qing dynasty. Okay, so the Qing dynasty just around that year, just in the year 1651. So they just rebuilt that. They just want to show how grateful the thing was in that year. So actually, that statue, there's nothing special only for that little guys under the head. Because you know, when the time they got started to design the whole thing, they know the head. I mean, the stone about the head that counts about 1 ton. That is very heavy, right? So it cannot be hang around just in the middle air for a long time. They believe cannot fall, but you know they need something to support. If you put only the wood bar to support the head, that is ugly, you know. So they need some more decoration. And Buddhism, they need some colorful decoration. So they change the pillar as a guy there. That's a new invention. As a guy there. But you know, when we cut the guy out, put in front of us, 1.8 meters high. He's the guy just gave the orders to cancel all the Buddhism that year. So his grandson to make that statue as that way to means I feel sorry. So they put the hand in front of the chest and even wear the southern Buddha, little Buddha, that kind of robes around his body. That means I hope the Buddha can forgive me and always around me. Okay? So that is his grandfather.
It's interesting that the level of erosion seems to cease as it goes higher.
Yep.
Or lessen as it goes higher.
So that means, okay, Sakyamuni standing in the middle.
All right, Paige, you want to do a little talk?
Howdy. This is a small village out in China made of mud huts.
We're in the northern desert.
We're way up in the northern desert.
What you hear in the background is some locals that are screaming at us trying to sell junk. We've been warned by our guide that do not break out any money at this point because they get even more aggressive than what you're hearing right now. That's where we were just a minute ago. They're accosting another busload of people down there. Oh, they're...
Yeah, we can go inside. Come on in. Yeah, well.
Ni hao.
Is that cool?
Nice.
Nice.
This is nice.
It's comfy.
Yes,
Temperature.
it is. He has a very nice house. I like it. This is very nice.
You know, this little house, they had over 100 years. Wow. Over 100 years old.
Good for him.
And this is the typical house for the north part of China, Chinese people they got living. So this is main part of the house. What do we call the kang? It is a bed for them. Kang. It's a bed for them. Because you know, actually when they make the kang, they need to make a little tunnel going through about the whole kang and make the other tunnel moving out, so they can cook here and also use the smoke to heat them up.
Sure.
So in the winter time it gotta be warm, but in the summertime you feel that.
Yeah, it's nice
so
in here.
Cool.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, it's really nice in here.
How cool it is. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. So I think the Asian Chinese people, they're smart. They just dig the holes and make the people living so comfortable.
It is so nice. I like it. Here's his high school class.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Reunion.
How long has he lived in this house?
这是日本，
看大爷，这房间是
Try my night scope on.
我这个又住了30年了。
My
Listen to that clip.
Yeah, the guy was called Mr. Kong. He got living here for over 30 years.
来来来，
Over 30 years.
It won't take a picture with the flash.
That's not good.
No flashlight? Is that okay?
Did it turn out?
Okay, can I?
I think.
That's okay.
Would you put?
I don't know what's going on my camera.
Oh，
All right.
I'd like to take a picture.
Look at me. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Gotcha.
好，好，谢谢，好好好。
Too beautiful.
This is the hanging temple. It's hanging off the side of the mountain. Nice view up at the monastery.
Must burning. I gotta explore all the wood, right? So the Asian people of China, they just count all the trees about the sun moving every day, only from the 7 o'clock till 10 o'clock. They got a sunshine. That's just exactly enough to burn out all the rest of the water and can contain the wood. Okay, but no more burning. So about the after 10 o'clock, there's no sunshine. All the day just keep in the shadow. Okay, so that's why the wood was escaped from the most destroyed about the nature.
Yeah.
Okay. The third thing I mentioned, the thing was not people, they cut the cliff out, but only they buy the nature going. Maybe this part, some rocks was out, all sandy, so they put the board on there. Some things, they have the little crack on there, so they can put the wood inside of it to make the whole thing all by nature, no man-made, okay. So that thing happened 1,500 years ago. Right now, just follow me. There's some more. Okay, gotcha.
Isn't that amazing? Do you that the people want to come out here and see this? Because a lot of people, I've never seen Yellowstone Park. I live in Colorado, but I've never been.
Last view. Okay, here we are on the way up the top of Hung Mountain. Supposedly Master Wan's instructor is waiting at the top of this mountain. Who knows how long he's been there. He's going to teach us some sitting down Qigong to show us that old people and anybody can do Qigong. There's no limitations or restrictions to Qigong. It promotes life. And this is the easy way to go to the top of the mountain. You just sit down and the gondola takes you right up there. 10 years ago, there was no gondolas on these mountains. We had to walk. I like this better. See you at the top.